What a weekend, eh? What a weekend. Guys, Blues fans, you had to be there to understand. You had to be there. If you was at St Andrews this Saturday, oh my God. You know what? I don't think I've ever seen it like that. I've seen it sold out, and I've seen it buzzing, I've seen it bouncing. But there was something about Saturday. It was in the air. Do you know what I mean? You could taste it, you could feel it. There's like this, dare I say, it was like the dawn of a new era feel. And other teams, they'll laugh their heads off at that, and I get it. From your point of view, you're like, what are you doing? Absolute nuggets. I get that, but I ain't talking to yous. Blues fans. So you start off, we're sat in the ground, you watch the players warm up, all the usual stuff, right? Everyone's buzzing, everyone's already happy because, we're on good form. The signing of Stansfield the night before. Everything just feels fresh, it feels new, it feels good. The stadium's looking mint. Fan area, pucker, chef's kiss. And then, I can't remember which one happened first, if I'm completely honest. Tony Mowbray was there. The crowd went off for Tony Mowbray, honestly, singing his song, clapping him. Everyone was genuinely excited and happy to see him. And he looked like he was buzzing to be there, which is great. He was sat next to, the man himself, Tom Wagner, which in my eyes is the president of the United States. He was sat, and Tom Wagner give the, so cold, he's just cold with it, do you know what I mean? You man's just like the Emperor of Rome. Yeah, so he's there, absolutely blaring out, cheering him, clapping. Tommy Wagner is a blue, everything. Then Stansfield out the tunnel, giving the claps, done the walk round. And and you just think, man, the game hasn't even kicked off and I felt like we've won it. You just knew we were going to win it. I knew we were going to win it. I feel like everyone knew we were going to win it. I feel like Wigan knew we were going to win it. Oh, man. So, before the 90 minutes had kicked off, I'd had my money's worth. My season ticket was worth it. Honestly, this is how it felt to me. And maybe I'm a bit more overawed than others and a little less sceptical and a little less critical thinking. Maybe so, but ignorance is bliss and I was loving it. Game kicks off. We look brilliant. Wigan come out swinging, I'm never going to say a team didn't give us a game if they didn't. I thought they looked alright, Wigan, but we've just got too much quality, and that's just the way it is. We got too much quality. For all the possession we had, I felt like we had a lot of the possession in our own half. Kind of never really pushed that far into the final third. We did in drips and drabs. Laird looked brilliant. I've still got no update on his injury, but Laird looked brilliant, bombing down there. Just making the right decisions, being calm, trying it out the wings, didn't quite work, tried it through the middle. You could tell the team were trying things. They knew Chris Davis had given them the tools to go out and attack a situation how they see fit. And it came in the Christian Clare with a great ball to William Williamson right in the middle, turn around, passed it straight through to Alfie May. I, along with the 28,000 other people in the stadium, thought it was offside. And even on the replays initially, I thought that's offside. And then I've actually seen it and it wasn't, which is just... It's a credit to Williams' passing and Alfie May's run, the timing of that run. It was so well timed that the defenders made, schoolboy error 101, didn't play to the whistle. They're too busy giving it, linesman, what you doing? Alfie May puts it home, as cool as you'd like, by the way. Cool as you like. When people put it into the net after the whistle's been blown just to be like, hey, one of them ones. That's what it looked like. That's how cool and calm he finished it. Spun round, went over and celebrated. Didn't even look at the linesman. He was like, yeah, I know I'm in the right. Put that away. And then kind of just battled. It kind of looked like we was going to get a second before the half time. We didn't, but I thought we played very well. Christian Clare and Sung Ho Paik, I'll talk about them more in a minute. Oh, man, a lot of people saying Christian Clare for man of the match. I opted for Paik, but I completely 100% understand Christian Clare. Look, I can't believe this is a conversation we get to have. I said it the other day on Twitter. I can't believe we're in a position where we're arguing over who was the best player in the Blues squad. What a time to be alive. So, come out the first half, Balti Pie. Balti Pies at St Andrews, don't know what they're putting in them. Well, most presumably Balti. But other than that, they taste brilliant. Yeah, okay, so they had a shot. It was a nothing shot, and Peacock Farrell made a mistake. Look, I feel like I said this the other week. Mistakes happen in football. He made a mistake. I would be a lot more pissed off if we lost the game with that mistake or drew the game. I'd be a lot more pissed off. But we didn't, so it is what it is. Look, the team are in a period where we're gelling, still getting to know each other. It's the same with the Bielefeld goal. These things happen. But the thing is, these things are happening and we're still winning. So the team's gelling, we're still getting to know each other, we're still making them initial mistakes, we're still, we're still kind of not got out of first gear yet and we're still winning. So what more could I ask for? You've got to have this phase, you've got to have the mistakes, you've got to have the initial teething periods. You have to have them, you can't skip them. Football doesn't work like that. And we're having them and still winning. So there's nothing more I can ask for. I'm sure other people would disagree, but that's just football and we're doing it very well, so I cannot moan. And then, oh my God, from the time wasting started, instantly then, and I think they scored around, I'm going to get this wrong, I'm going to go and say the 60 to the 65th minute, somewhere in and around that area. Time wasting started. Now, Blues fans, you'll remember back in 5-6 years ago, we were very privy to the dark arts. We know how to time waste. I remember the league camp days. No, was it Neil Etheridge who ran up into the stands to retrieve a ball rather than get one from the ball boy? We know all about time wasting. So, yes, I was mad and yes, I was salty, but we've been there and I've supported it, so all's fair. And Chris Davis did say after the game he was fuming with it. But you know what? The referee, in my opinion, was brilliant. Just added on 9 minutes at the end. You want a time waste? Time waste? We'll put it on at the end. Very good way of dealing with it. Really enjoyed that referee. Thought he was good. No problems there. Funny enough, the person on sat with said before the game, he's a good referee. I've heard a lot about him. So he's clearly making a name for himself. He'll be in the championship soon. Bless him. But from the 80th minute onwards, it felt like the Tilton was sucking that ball into the net. It's like they could not get out of that half. The fans, the crowd, the atmosphere, it was dragging that ball. It must have been... I'm not going to lie, I didn't notice they'd gone down to 10 men. I didn't notice, I really didn't, which is, in a way, a credit to them because the players were running their socks off. However, I would rebuttal that by saying, and Chris Davies said it, I do think that is a result of our fitness. They used up all their subs trying to keep up the pace with us. It was causing injuries and cramps. Look, that's not our fault. That's not our fault. You've made that decision to make them subs. So when you lost, go, oh, we only had 10. That's your gaffer's fault. What you meant to do, just take it easy and let you get away with the draw because because your team ain't fit enough. Sorry. No? And then, oh my God, the final goal, I've seen it probably about 600 times on Twitter and I've watched it every single time. The limbs. And just knowing you was in there, mental, absolutely mental. You can see it. Peck delivers, receives, Clover receives, passes, Scott right! He's off. Man, I've seen it 1,000 times. I could write the transcript for it. Brilliant. So yeah, all good. Look, I thought we were brilliant. But you know what's funny? As soon as you score that second goal, you wish, did it have to be 9 minutes? You know what I mean? You were like, just blow it up, refs. I think it went to the 100th minute, maybe the 101st, something like that. But look, the lads saw out the game. Christian, Clare and Peck, for me, were phenomenal. Look, they weren't a bad player in that team. And I know some of you will say, I did think Peacock Farrell looked nervous before and after his mistake. I'm not sure why, but you can't tell me he didn't, man. I watched him quite intently and I thought he did look nervous. And look, I'm not saying I don't like him or I want him out the squad, but for me, this is why you have two first keepers, because now you're bringing Ryan Alsop. You think you get your run out until you maybe have a shaky game or make a mistake, and that's why you have them. So I would be a little bit confused if Peacock Farrell started the next game. I'm not hating, I would be a bit confused because now I don't really understand why we've got. Do you know what I mean? Chris Davis' reaction to the goal. They still haven't dropped the video. I tell you what, one thing I will mention, and if you was kind of keeping your eye on this, you would have noticed the Birmingham City cameraman become a ball boy. He was allowing for no time wasting whatsoever. In fact, he rolled one of the balls. The guy kicked it away, got a yellow card. I think it was him that done that. So he ended up getting one of the Wigan players booked. But the media guy down on the the lower right of the tilted, mate, you were doing bits, alright, yeah, and up and down. Honestly, fair play to him. Yeah, just a great game. And you know what I was thinking as well? It's nice that Stansfield was there because it kind of shows him we can win without you. Not as an insult, but there's not a lot of pressure on you to come here and win us. Yes, there is, but we can win without you. Do you know what I mean? We're not solely relying on you to deliver every single game like we was last season. So for me, it was nice to put that message across. Just a great day, man. I'm not going to say anything negative. There's nothing negative to say. I did wait a long time in the queue for a pie, but that's my own fault for going at half time, innit? Look, what a great day. I'm excited to see the Japanese kid, Iwata from Celtic. I'm very excited to see him. And I've got a question actually, Blues fans, please get at me in the comments for this. What's the deal with tomorrow's game? Because I can't buy tickets for it. Has it sold out already? Have they gone off sale? I can't buy tickets for it. Do I just get in on my season ticket? But it's a cup game, so I don't know. I just don't know how to get a ticket for it. So if you could let me know in the comments, it'd be much appreciated. I can't imagine it's sold that well, but it's on the Blues app. You can't get them. So I've got no idea. So if you can please let me know about that, that'd be great. I do want to be there. I am working, but just in the event that I can get out on time, I can probably make it there. Even if I'm a little bit late, I can probably get there. What's the rules with? Oh, that's probably another question. What's the rules with coming late? I'm always stupidly early. So if the game's kicked off, do they still let you in? I've just never been late, so I don't really know. But that's all the video is today. It's just kind of a pre-match. I should maybe do a pre-match for tomorrow, but I haven't done the right research, if I'm completely honest. Look, I think we'll win. There you go. I hope George Hall plays because I want to see him. I hope Iwata plays. No chance will play. There's your pre-match WALSALL analysis. Birmingham, I'm going to go. Birmingham, I thought they were good pre-season. I actually really like them pre-season. I'm going to go 2-0 Blues. No disrespect to WALSALL. 2-0 Blues. 3-0. Nah. 2-0. 2-0 Blues. There you go. Let me know what you guys think. I like WALSALL. I like the stadium. I like the fans. I think they're a decent team. Yeah. Guys, take it easy. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really helps the channel. I really appreciate it. And jump down in the comments, man. Let's all have a conversation. I always try to reply to every comment. I know I probably have missed a few in the last one. Spent all day yesterday in the pub with my mum and fiance. So yeah, take it easy, guys, and I'll see you soon. Keep right on.